The name Homobonus comes from Latin and means good man. He is the only saint canonized in the Middle Ages who was not a priest, martyr, or an aristocrat. His feast day is celebrated by the Catholic Church on November 13th, that is the date of his death. Homobonus is the patron saint of his hometown, Cremona in Italian Lombardy. In addition, his intercession is invoked by merchants, tailors, shoemakers, and clothworkers, and among the more modern professions by traders, economists, businessmen, and entrepreneurs. Poor people are especially favored by him. The cult of Saint Homobonus is most vibrant in his native country, but it has also spread throughout the United States. Despite his popularity, there is only one church dedicated to Saint Homobonus, that is Saint Homobono in Rome. The saint's body rests in the cathedral in his native Cremona. In Poland there is only one side altar dedicated to Homobonus in the church in Chelmno. The saint's relics are kept in St. Mary's Basilica in Krakow. Homobonus Tuchengi lived in the 12th century in Cremona, Italy, and he ran his business there. From his father he inherited a business connected with the cloth trade. He was a very skillful and hard-working merchant, and that helped him greatly increase his wealth. He believed that success in business was a grace from God, but it also came with great responsibility. Homobonus followed the philosophy that every person had been assigned a certain role. Not everyone is destined to become rich, therefore, part of the wealth of the rich should be given to the poor. He remained faithful to this principle throughout his life. With the money he earned he engaged in extensive charity work in Cremona. A group of poor people stayed in Homobonus' house, and he supported and fed them. He also financially supported institutions that were feeding, curing, and educating the poor. He funded poorhouses, conducted catechism classes for children, and personally supervised funerals of people whose relatives could not afford to give them a decent burial. He successfully combined his professional and charitable work with the care for his family and active participation in church life. He advocated greater participation of the laity in religious activities. He proclaimed his fidelity to the church and opposition against heretical influences. Homobonus attended Mass every day, often with his arms outstretched as if copying Christ hanging on the cross. He was a very respected and popular figure in the city. The authorities often turned to him for help in reconciling conflicting parties, and his authority made him successful also in arbitration. However, his unusual attitude was not approved by his wife, who did not like his behavior. There were also those who looked suspiciously at the generosity of Homobonus and perceived his good deeds as insincere. Eventually, some dishonest merchants took advantage of the saint's good heart to manipulate him and gain access to his purse. But this did not prevent Homobonus from continuing his charitable work and serving the church. The pious businessman died on November 13, 1197, during Mass with his arms outstretched as usual, while singing "Glory to God in the highest." His death must have come too soon, for it was a blow to the inhabitants of Cremona, who were bitterly mourning their benefactor. Soon miracles began to happen at the saint's tomb. Local priests alerted Vatican to this, asking for the earliest possible canonization of Homobonus. Pope Innocent III granted their request and canonized him just 14 months after his death. The Pope supported his decision by enumerating the saint's merits in the canonization bull. He called Homobonus "Father of the Poor, a man good in name and deed, consoler of the afflicted." The body of Homobonus rests in the crypt of the cathedral in his native town. His kindness and generosity have become iconic. In time, even a saying, "I don't have Saint Homobonus' bag of money," has become very popular in Cremona, as it is used to discourage every nuisance asking for a loan or a financial aid too often. Saint John Paul II spoke of Saint Homobonus with great affection and reverence. In a letter to the Bishop of Cremona in 1997, John Paul praised the clergyman's idea to make 1998 a year of special remembrance of Homobonus. He called Homobonus a saint for the modern church and society, and an apostle of charity. He also mentioned the saint's ability to proclaim the value of life as a gift. Homobonus is set as an example by entrepreneurs wishing to run their businesses in accordance with Christian values. In the United States, the image of the saint is often displayed and seen in different companies. In Poland, there is a social networking site for business people who want to follow Homobonus ideas. Numerous companies are named after him in order to follow his lead and do as much good as their patron did. Homobonus has proved that wealth does not have to be associated with blindness and that success in business can be easily combined with charity work. Thus, not all wealthy people have their way to heaven more difficult than a camel through the eye of a needle. Attribute of Saint Homobonus is a bag of money. The money bag is a symbol of charity. It is the proof that wealth does not oppose the church teachings and that using money in a right way can lead to holiness.